When I heard there was an animated Transformers origin film in the works, I was probably the last person to be interested. But then I saw the trailer, and though it's clearly aimed at a young audience, intrigue got the better of me. So I went to see Transformers 1, a new style and take on the Transformers live action films I've grown tired of. It's the untold origin story of Optimus Prime and Megatron, better known as sworn enemies, but once were friends, bonded like brothers, who changed the fate of Cybertron forever. Before we go any further, you might notice that my voice is a bit weird, so it's a bit hoarse today, so this is going to feel a little off. I'm trying my best here. As someone with a limited understanding of the origin or lore, my gripe with the many Transformers films gone by is that they just batter you over the head with what seem like utter nonsense premises and artifacts. Every film seemed to be about a mystery thingamajig that opened the path to a doorway to a convergence of gobbledygook irrelevance. Coupled with the worst habits of Michael Bay's style of filmmaking, they just became headache-inducing drivel to me, and as such I haven't even bothered with the last two iterations. I came out of Transformers 1 feeling like I finally understood what the core foundation of this franchise was. It was able to tell so much in such a short window and make it not feel like gobbledygook, and importantly kept things fun and engaging. It honestly did more for me in terms of storytelling than Michael Bay has really ever done. This is absolutely made for kids, and so to pick apart its rather standardised setup and payoff would be redundant. The second the main plotline is introduced and the likes of Sentinel Prime show up, every adult in the room knows where this is going. What's refreshing to see is this is an uncomplicated, wholesome, action-packed and occasionally funny thrill ride from start to finish. Chris Hemsworth voices Orion Pax, who later becomes Optimus Prime, and he does a fantastic job as he slowly but surely develops into the iconic character you recognise. Similarly, Brian Tyree Henry is superb as D16, who will become Megatron. Their friendship at the start is genuinely compelling, and the film gives them both time to have moments, ones that bring up honest interactions between friends. Like when Orion finds a rare sticker and gives it to D16. It's a moment that sticks in the mind as something recognisable in life, that feeling of a seemingly small gesture meaning so much. They both develop in a way that makes reasonable sense, with key moments in the narrative triggering several steps towards them becoming Optimus and Megatron. It's not a flick of a switch and there you are, it's done with some thought and care. Transformers 1 is helmed by Toy Story 4 director Josh Cooley, so it's not surprising to see such humanity and development written into non-human characters. I loved Toy Story 4, and again that is another superb example of a film with kids in its crosshairs with something for adults. Also, the visuals in this are really impressive. I wasn't so enthused when I saw the trailer, but man, there are action set pieces here that are so cool to watch, and occasional shots that are dazzling. This being an animation lends itself so well to wild camera angles and set pieces. It's kinetic, colourful, and has characters doing unreal actions. It simply wouldn't translate to live action and feels like the ultimate way to bring the world of Cybertron to the screen. The cast of support characters are fun and engaging too, like Keegan-Michael Key voicing B127 or later Bumblebee is the comedic support here. Some of the jokes don't land, but these are mainly the ones lined up for the kids. Some, however, genuinely made me laugh. A kind of subtle one is him calling one of his imaginary robot friends AA-tron, a nod to his substitute teacher viral video hit. It also, not too subtly, underlines why in the future him not having a voice might be a good thing. I also really enjoyed Steve Buscemi's voice in this as Starscream. What an incredible fit for this actor, it sounded so great. A quick note on how comedy is handled here. It's done so right. The times for comedy here are clear, and those moments that need seriousness don't get sidelined by unnecessary jokes. It knows where to place things to leverage emotion. The film is a classic underdog setup, and though it's well worn, here it works, mostly because this cinematically tired franchise needed to get back to its kid-focused animated roots, but it also just tells a great no-frills hero's journey. No No odd out of place comments on society or political injections, just an earnest film. Sure, it's just another franchise based movie that was not targeted at someone like me, but as I always say, I go into films with an open mind and I came out having had a good dose of fun. It's also well on its way to being a success with a $75 million budget and so far a $190 million in revenue. And that's it for Transformers 1. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and say hello in the comments, or try this video next. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.